Also, different part of it, why day trading is one of the worst things you can do if you want to get to early retirement. Okay, sure there will be some caveats, but also not really. Hey, XenPuck here. Another day not working for the man. So my wifey's about to join me in early retirement, by the way. Big news, finally. So she's been fielding a bunch of questions in the office during her notice period from the young and the restless, who also want to achieve that beautiful fire dream, right? And one surprising thing that came up recently was a kid who was presumably in his 20s, who already read a lot about the requisite fire literature, but is still convinced the way to get about it is via day trading. Oh my god, here's me bursting that bubble. Okay, and frankly, I'm surprised. I've never thought about this topic before, but I guess to me that it just seems super obvious, right? But maybe not to a kid who's just beginning their financial journey. So here's my spiel on it. Again, I am not saying it's absolutely impossible to make money via day trading. It's just extremely unlikely, and the chances for success is so low that it is negligible. Okay, so maybe that's what should be day trading's motto: day trading, the state lottery of money moves, right? Anyway, if you're intrigued by what details I might add, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and all that social media buzzwords, or whatever, okay? Because I am rich enough for me, and will be great regardless. So number one, day trading is definitely a job, okay? It's not passive, right? While you can technically put in as much or as little effort as possible, most people who are in this field and do this will get sucked into the active aspect of it quickly enough, and it basically becomes a second job before long, right? I find it absolutely hilarious that some people want to call day trading a passive pursuit. I mean, part of its essence is literally in the name itself. It's called day trading, as in you need to do this mostly every day. So think about comparatively what other people are doing, right? What I think real fire adherents do, like me, would be called year trading. I mean, maybe even decade trading, okay? Because it's not like I never ever do anything with my stocks. I just don't muck around with it nearly as often as on a daily basis. Day trading is actual work, okay? And frankly, I challenge anybody who thinks that it is a legitimate source of income to simply, do day trading only, okay? Why even have a regular job if day trading is supposed to be so very lucrative, right? I mean, I hear claims like 10% returns a month, okay, being what's possible. Oh boy, because let's do a little math, right? If you started with just $1,000, after 12 months, aka a year, at 10% returns a month, $1,000 would turn into like 3K-ish, like 3,100, okay? Great, awesome, not bad, right? But let's extrapolate that to its logical conclusion, right? Let's 10x it. So, if you started with $1,000, after 120 months at 10% a month, that's 10 years, you know how much money you'd have? About a little over $92 million. What? So some 20-year-old kid can be worth almost 100 mil by the time that they're 30-something? Wow, awesome, sign me up. But wait, seriously, does no one else think that this figure is way too good to be true? Jesus, oh my god. Point number two, this is a real crux of it, right? Day trading is straight up gambling. Look, I'm not even anti-gambling, right? Who doesn't love a bit of game of chance, right? That surprise factor of gambling gives us human being a natural high. I'm totally good with gambling as an industry, but that's just not how day trading is sold, right? People talk about day trading as if it's investing. Let me be clear, just because we're talking about trading stocks does not mean that it's automatically investing. That's like calling, those scientific experiments where scientists let a monkey or a cat pick stocks investing. That's not investing either, okay? That's just an experiment. And to be honest, probably would have just about as good of a record as day traders as an aggregate. Probably better, okay? So think about it this way. Would you take, say, a few G's or whatever you got from your regular gigs, hard work, and at the end of the day or a week or a month or whatever, and just throw it all away on the roulette table and let the fate decide? Remember, I'm talking about you do this after every paycheck. No, you wouldn't, because that's just throwing your money away, right? Well, that's what you'd be doing if you day trade. It's really exactly the same thing. It's just gambling. Don't believe me? Well, that's pretty easy to work out on your own, right? Just keep day trading and see how much actual money you make after 5 to 10 years, right? I mean, hey, if you do end up making 100 mil, good for you, right? You wouldn't care what a YouTuber thinks, right? Now, finally, when in doubt, just look at the evidence, right? There's literally no real, actual famous day trader with any real proven record of, say, let's say more than 10 years, right? All the internet info for day traders who will sell you their secret are recent. I mean, look how easy it is to make a buck when the market's going up and up, such as during the period post 2008 all the way up until last year, 2022, right? That was a good about 15-year run or so that only had minor blips in the way. So you could have made some good money just by trading any kind of stocks. But real investment needs to hold up over decades, not just a handful of years, right? I actually tried to Google most successful day traders of all time. I got a bunch of nobodies. Seriously, I think the top result was talking about some guy who made over 200K a year? Oh my God, amazing. That's absolutely a middling income for how volatile a field it can be, right? And the only other article that I would say is worth of note was about how I think Stephen Cohen or something, this fantastic hedge fund manager, started out as a day trader. Okay, cool. So that guy made a ton of money, right? But not by day trading though, okay? He literally did day trading and then decided to move on relatively quickly. So if day trading worked, why would an obviously smart guy, as proven by his later record of accumulating billions of dollars, exit from that field? Right? Let's just compare. Almost anyone interested in investing has heard of, real investors like Warren Buffett or George Soros. But who is your day trading idol? No, it can't be whoever just sold you a course on day trading. It has to be someone who's been around for decades. So if you can come up with somebody that Google search couldn't come up with, let me know, okay? So in conclusion, I don't know if I can actually convince anyone who's dead set on day trading via my rational reasons. So honestly, I just suggest, doing comparison. Let's say you put in, let's say, 10K into a market index fund and another 10K into day trading via Robinhood or whatever new fancy app you guys use these days, and just compare your own performance past 1 year, past 5 years, past 10 years and beyond, and see what happens, right? Maybe you'll find out you really are the kind of generational genius that you've been looking for, or other people have been looking for all their lives. In that case, you probably wouldn't think about, what I think, because you'd be rolling in a pit of, $100 bills, right? But just remember, investment is a long game. And gambling with day trading can also lose it all in like a flash, like a day, right? So really, we can only judge after, let's say, 50 years, and who has the patience for that, right? Let me know your thoughts down below. Cheers. À la prochaine.